Hey guys, TechGeekHD here again with another video, and today I have episode 5 of my top compatible Cydia tweaks for iOS 7. So without any further ado, let's get straight on into the video. Alright guys, so in a similar fashion to my last couple of videos about my top compatible Cydia tweaks for iOS 7, I do have a couple tweaks that I have put together over the course of this week to show you guys. So without any further ado, let's get straight on into the first tweak. Alright guys, so let's start out with the first tweak. Now the first tweak that I have to show you guys is called No Slow Animations. Now as you guys can see, I'm actually using the swoopy animations in iOS 7. I'm not really using the reduce motion. I do have the parallax effect enabled, so I did change my wallpaper so I could show you guys. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but I do not have reduce motion enabled. I have all the swoopy animations because I do actually like them. I'm one of the few people. Now if you're like me and you like these animations but you don't like how slow they go on iOS by itself, you can install No Slow Animations. Now basically what it allows you to do is increase or decrease the speed. So if you want to slow them down for some reason, which I don't understand why you would want to do that, but if you would, then you can actually like get it down. These are the regular iOS 7 animations. As you guys can see, they're kind of slow. Now I can actually do this and reduce the time it takes for these animations to take place, and actually essentially rid my phone of slow animations. So this tweak is available inside of Cydia, and as I mentioned before, it's called No Slow Animations. It's just one word, and so let's get on to the next tweak. Alright guys, so the next tweak that I have to show you guys is called StatusHUDto, or Status Heads Up Display 2. Now, have you guys ever been watching a movie or a video or something on your iPhone in the YouTube application or your iPod, or watching a slideshow inside of the Photos application or something like that, and then when you change your volume up and down, it just really bugged you because it comes up with this large square thing, which I think is really annoying. Now basically what StatusHUDto is moves that into your status bar. So once you enable StatusHUD, as you guys can see, the volume is now in the form of dots in my status bar. Now this is really nice. I really like this. It isn't distracting at all. Now you can change between a circle and a square style pattern. So that was the circle. This is the square. I don't know how well you can tell, but there are squares there, and I actually like the circle one because it goes well with iOS 7. So as you guys can see, there's circles just like the circles in your signal bar. Then you can also change the style. As I mentioned before, you can change the size. I like it at the normal size. The larger one I think looks a little too big. And then the dismiss delay, I like it fast because I don't want this little volume thing in my status bar all the time to distract me, because essentially the main idea of this tweak is to not be distracting. So this one is called StatusHUDto, and again is available for free inside of Cydia in the Big Boss repository. So make sure to go ahead and check this out if you guys don't like this big square distracting volume heads-up display when you're changing the volume on your device. Alright guys, so finally, the last tweak that I have to show you guys is called SlowMoMod. Now basically what this does is brings the slow motion feature on the iPhone 5S to older versions of the iPhone or unsupported versions of the iPhone. So I have an iPhone 5C, which was actually released the same time as the iPhone 5S, but of course does not come with this functionality built in. So all you have to do is download this tweak here called SlowMoMod, and basically you can actually change the frame rate to what you would like. Now I have it to 60 frames per second, and I would actually recommend that. You could do 65. But I'm gonna go with 60 frames per second for now, because I think that is a good safe spot to be on, because you don't really want to overdo it or anything, because then you're gonna get jittery or something like that. It does give you a few frame rates when you're actually inside of the tweak. Then you can actually force slow-mo for all the videos on your device. Now I wouldn't really recommend doing that, but if you wanted to, you can. And finally you can enable or disable a tweak, and you can also tell how slow you would want it to be. Now of course this is relative to the frame rate, so you're gonna have to manage that by yourself. And finally you can actually turn up or down the volume for the slowed down section of the video if you so desire. So what I'm going to do is show you a quick sample of how this works. I'm going to come over to my camera. As you guys can see, there's my Mac over there, and I'm going to come over here to slow-mo. And if I come actually over here to the regular video section, you guys can see this is how video works. Come to slow-mo, and it's actually a lot faster because it's in 60 frames per second. Now what I'm going to do is turn my phone over here to the side and show you guys a little bit up close. So there I've recorded a video. As you can see over there, it said 60 frames per second. So of course this isn't the 120 frames of the iPhone 5S, but it's the best you can do on an older device. Then I'm just going to hit play here. And as you guys can see, in this area, it has actually slowed down my movement. Now, this also does work with sound, and I think that actually looks pretty nice. It's really interesting. I like using this tweak. Now, a lot of my friends have been wondering how I could do the slow-mo thing on my iPhone 5C, and for all of those people who wanted this feature on other devices, now you can get it using SlowMoMod. So anyway, guys, that about concludes this video. If you guys enjoyed it, it would be really awesome if you guys could leave it a like rating by hitting the little thumbs up button in the bottom left-hand corner of this video. And for more videos like these, as well as other unboxings, reviews, tutorials, and much more, please do remember to subscribe. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and as always, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.